Hey, you like my Taco Tuesday apron? How are you? Chef Jesse here. How was everybody today? It's freaking raining outside. I just got home and got a little bit wet. My hair's messed up. Anyway, folks, with that said, today's Taco Tuesday, but I'm not in the mood for tacos. Something different. We are going to have some chicken fajitas. Simple chicken fajitas with just peppers and onions and wrapped up in a fajita shell. We're gonna be doing some what is it? Cheese quesadillas. That's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna do some cheese quesadillas. We're gonna do some chicken fajitas, and very simple. And then we're gonna wash it down with some margaritas. Hey, hola. And no offense. But we are going to be doing that. So anyway, folks, I am seasoning my chicken now, and I'm going to start cooking it. I'm going to start cutting up my peppers, and you're going to be with me to do all that, and stay tuned. So I'm home, and I'm cooking, and oops, here we go. And I'm listening to David Bowie. So anyway, I'm going to start cutting my peppers. I'm using a green pepper here, and I'm going to cut them into strips so that I can use it into my chicken fajita. Okay, so stay with me. And I'll show you how I cut this up. Okay, so I cut it in half. I pulled this back, the seeds, right? Make sure the seeds are out. Okay, I got a problem here with my garbage can. Okay, so I'm gonna beat the seeds out of this. There's no seeds. Now you don't cut this like this. Okay, don't cut this like this. You gotta cut it this way, okay? So if you never cut a pepper, I like to cut this white stuff off. You know, I gotta be careful. This knife is very sharp. It's freaking sharp. So anyway, I cut it down the line here, right? And I'm gonna cook this pepper. I'm gonna cook it. I'm gonna saute it in some olive oil. I don't wanna eat the raw pepper. And let me see. Take this off. I take this off here. There you go. And take this little piece. This white stuff. I don't like it. So anyway, I'm down the line. Watch your fingers. Always watch your fingers, especially using this knife is brand new, and it's freaking sharp, and it's got this thing that you stick in, and it sharpens it as you every time you put it away. So it's self-sharpening, a self-sharpening knife. Can you believe that? So anyway, there goes my peppers. Make sure there's no seeds, and again, just cut it out in strips. Okay, in strips like this, like so. There you go. I'm gonna put that in here, and I'm going to cook these in a little bit of olive oil. Let me get these seeds out of this. Okay. And then I'm going to break these down, and I'm going to do the same thing with the onions. Okay, so stay tuned, and I'll show you how to cut up these onions. So folks, I'm going to start cooking I'm going to cook my onions and my peppers first. Okay, I'm not going to cook it together with the chicken, because I want them to cook separately. That's the way I'm going to do it. I know people will probably cook it together, but I'm going to cook it apart, and then I'm going to cook the chicken so there's no cross-contamination. And then I'll throw the onions and the peppers back into the pan and then put everything together. So that's why I'm doing that. So stay tuned, because I'm going to be doing that soon. Okay, so here I got my pan, my cast iron skillet there, and I'm going to throw in my onions. Hey, I love that sizzling. I'm using this wooden spoon. I love this wooden spoon because it doesn't cause damage to the pan. And I'm going to cook these, break them down. It looks like a lot, but of course, you know, when you break down onions, it starts to diminish. So I'm going to cook these for a little while, break them down, and then I'm going to put the peppers in there and cook the peppers and the onions together. Usually you put the chicken in there. Well, some people, I guess, put the chicken in there. But I'm going to cook the chicken separately. I don't want any cross-contamination. And then I'm going to throw the onions back in with the peppers. So that's the way I'm going to do it. So stay tuned. So now I'm cooking the peppers. And the onions are all nice and broken down. And I just added the peppers. Now I'm just going to soften up the peppers. I'm going to take the peppers out, and I'm going to start cooking the chicken. The chicken is going to cook pretty fast. It's chunks of chicken breasts that I chopped up, and it should be good. So stay tuned. So look at that. Look how nice this looks. And the flavors are starting to smell up the house. It's peppers, green peppers, and onions. Oh man. It's starting to look good. I'm going to cook the chicken separately, so I'm going to take this out. I'm going to put the chicken in, and I'm going to cook the chicken, then I'm going to add everything back inside. So stay tuned. So folks, my pan is nice and hot, and in here I'm going to add some more olive oil. And just a little drop because it's already nice and greasy. And it's hot, I like that. And I'm going to start putting in my chicken, okay? So this is nice and hot. The oil there. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. You like that? Look at that. There goes my chicken. Okay, I'm going to spread it out and make sure that it's cooked thoroughly. These chicken chunks are small, so it should cook quickly. Okay, just spread them out. Make sure you cook them thoroughly because chicken has to be cooked thoroughly. Okay, so folks, the chicken is done. It's cooked thoroughly. I added some cilantro to it to give it some flavor and some lime. And now I'm going to put in the onions and the peppers. Look at that. Look at that, folks. Look at that. Okay? And I'm going to continue cooking it very low. And then I'm going to start warming up my fajitas, the shells, and then I'm going to start pouring this in here. And then making my margarita mix. And we should be eating in about another 10 minutes. So folks, stand by because this is going to be great. So folks, now it's the final hour, the final minute of cooking this stuff, and I'm putting a bunch of stuff together. I'm making my fajitas. I gotta make sure my fajitas don't get burned, and then I am making my margarita right behind me here. Okay, and I think everything's in there, and we're gonna start it up, and we're gonna. Oh. So folks, I am warming up my fajitas, and my chicken is sizzling. And I am going to be putting my chicken into the fajita in just a few seconds. Now I'm going to be putting in, I have just plain chicken with cilantro and lime, and green peppers and onions. And I also am going to put a little kick into it. I'm going to put some pico de gallo into it because it's not traditional, but hey, nothing's traditional. Chef Jussie likes to do his own thing, so he's gonna put some pico de gallo in it and some cheese into the fajita. So stay tuned. So I'm keeping my fajitas here warm like this. Ooh, nice and warm. Okay, let's get this towel out of the way, and I'm going to start assembling my fajitas. Okay, so what I'm going to do is get some chicken. Okay, like so. There we go. Let me get some green peppers in here. Okay, we're gonna put some green peppers in there. Okay, and that's gonna be one fajita, okay? And then I'm gonna put some pico de gallo in here. Like so, okay? Not too much. Pico de gallo. I'm gonna be using some Mexican blend cheese. And I'm gonna wrap, and then I'm gonna fold these up. And it's very simple. Okay, very simple. And a little bit of cheese. And then wrap these up. Okay, wrap them up, and these are your fajitas. There you go, and those are your fajitas, folks. Okay, so stay tuned. Okay, folks. So my dinner is served. I mean, not served. Will be served in a second, but dinner is done. So let's do a recap. What we did. We did some chicken fajitas with sizzling onions and green peppers, but we put a little adding to it. We gave a little touch up. We put some pico de gallo inside and some cheese, and I made some cheese quesadillas, and I happened to burn myself. Oh my god. See, I don't have any feelings on my hands that much. My nerves are numb nowadays, so it took me like 5 seconds to actually feel the hot plate. So I'm burning. I have my hand underneath the water, but it takes me a couple of seconds to feel the heat because my hands, I have nerve damage in my hands. So anyway, I burned my hands, but no big deal. Anyway, folks, we're gonna go to the table because everything looks great at the table. So come on with me. So, folks, I'm at the table and I'm gonna show you. We get some quesadillas and some fajitas and burnt fingers. No, well, stay with me. Okay. So there goes fajitas, right? Chicken fajitas. These are cheese quesadillas. There goes some more chicken fajitas, and there goes the margaritas. Okay, the margaritas are here, and then we have the sauces. So folks, that's it. So that's it for today. Taco Tuesday, but we're having fajitas, okay? So anyway, folks, with that said, we're going to eat because it's getting kind of late. And I get my fingers burning me. So anyway, folks, I got to go eat. Anyway, folks, with that said, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow is Wednesday. I'll be cooking tomorrow something. And then you won't see me until maybe Monday because I will be going to Virginia. And maybe you'll see me cooking in Virginia. I want to, just to show you. I'll take some pictures. I'll see if I got spare time. I'm going family business, you know what it is. So anyway, folks, with that said, love you guys. I love the remarks. I love to make you guys laugh. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll be here.